Your words are not just sounds, they are forces that shape reality. In this transformative clip, Brother C. Freeman reveals the ancient metaphysical truths behind the spoken word. Learn how speech activates divine law, programs the subconscious mind, and manifests physical outcomes in your life. Let's tap in.
We're going to work on the throat center because our spoken word is really out of order. We say the wrong things that tear up our world, that threatens both us and those in our world. We really need to keep in mind we are filled with a very unique substance already biologically functioning in our bodies that has power. That's melanin. It will either enhance your growth and development or tear up your growth and development. It is pure energy. It synthesizes your nervous system. It synthesizes your brain and all of the nerve centers and ganglions in the brain. All that yelling and screaming and raging our folks do. And the next time you see him, he's walking around talking all out his head. Toward his own head. With the power that he's supposed to use, that she's supposed to use to bless her life, to bless those in her life, to heal herself, to heal those in her life. That's what power is for. It's to do good. We already make claims either for or against our own good. The energy here in this vocal center is where your spoken power center is. You're born with power. Those of you who are mothers know that when they hear the baby crying from 4 rooms away. That's energy, that's power, that's sound. That's what forms things in the mental realm in which we live, move, and have our being. That you can proclaim a thing in the spoken word manner and have that thing come into existence. That's the power you're born with and what you should be about educating. Drawing out and developing is the whole idea of spiritual practice. And that you're to come out of it with power. See? So you don't say, I don't have, I don't feel good, I got a headache. If you didn't, you'll end up with one. By your own thinking. There's an excellent example of that in the book of Ezekiel, where a spirit comes and yanks Ezekiel up out of his physical body and carries him by his spiritual hair and carries him to the side of the mountain and shows him what the Hebrew children are doing, sacrificing children. And the statement that is made by the angel is, look and see what they are doing to themselves. Very appropriate in understanding karma, in understanding how one takes through the misuse and misunderstanding of inherited power and uses it against himself as he abuses someone else. We live in a very organized, orderly universe that responds to your command. You're born as lords of the earth. Energy already does what you tell it to do. I can't remember. Do you remember saying that? And surely enough, after a while, you can't remember. What's my phone number? It gets that bad. By programming your own brain to perform efficiently, your brain obeys the voice of God, your own voice. does exactly what you tell it to do. If we understand that the process of our lives is about perfection, development, illumination, prosperity, perfect health, then we know we have to sack a whole vocabulary that's considered very hip. It is not so hip. 5 cents worth of wisdom in that language out there in the street. Thought is power. Your energy follows your thoughts. Your thoughts will not come back to you void, but they will come back to you. I won't cite any more negatives. It's important that you know you can create with your spoken word, that you can heal with your spoken word. Some talk to flowers to get good flowers to grow. You're supposed to talk to your body. You're supposed to talk to your mind. That's real prayer. Claiming, explaining what you want, how you want it to function, what state you see it in, that you are perfectly happy, perfectly prosperous, and in perfect harmony with the universe. That's Moorish thought. That's divine talk. That's coming from your own spiritual center. If your head hurts, don't say it does. You begin using just the reverse. What the condition is that you don't want.